Have you ever played the game Speak Out? The lovely game where you put pieces of plastic in your mouth that you can't close while trying to read sentences off of game cards. One time playing sticks out in my memory because my entire family played and we could not stop laughing. This all happened on Christmas at my grandma's house, in her living room. I would like to share stories about the holidays, sleepovers, and activities that took place at my grandma's house. All of the rooms in my grandma's house have their own personalities that have impacted me by how much happiness they bring me when telling about them. The first room I would like to talk about is the living room, where my family gets together to share stories and have fun. It contains creative ideas, so much laughter, and more memories than anyone could imagine. We spend Christmas Day there almost every year. Around the holidays, my cousin's brother and I decorate the big tree in the living room with the ornaments we get from my great-grandma each year also. Speaking of the holidays, we also spend Thanksgiving at my grandma's too. We spend it in the living room, and just like Christmas, we sit down and tell jokes and laugh at each other. Thanksgiving was just like Christmas, but with turkey. When we would spend the night in the living room, there would be piano music on the TV my grandma would play for us. I would never be able to fall asleep with the piano music because it was so annoying to me. But anytime I hear piano music that sounds like it reminds me of those good times. Right next to the living room is the office, where many sewing lessons take place. My grandma, being a sewer, has tried to teach me countless times. We even call it the sewing room because of her fabric and many tools. When my grandma was busy or sewing, we would watch shows on her very small TV in her sewing room. And sometimes we would even pick out a board game from her wide selection in her closet of the office. And down the hall from the office is the guest bedroom, where cousin sleepovers now take place because we're older. The ones in the guest bedroom are not very different from the ones in the living room. We're just older and more mature. Even though we aren't small anymore, my younger cousins still play with dolls with the dollhouse in the guest bedroom. I still play with them sometimes, even if it feels a bit childish. There's creepy pictures of little girls from the 50s on the walls of the guest bedroom. They're scary to sleep in the same room with. I meant to be related to them, but I have no idea who they are. They know my grandma somehow, but I could not tell you who they are. The guest bedroom is my favorite, but I love them all. All of the rooms in my grandma's house have their own personalities that have impacted me by how much happiness they bring me when telling about them. Each room has their own differences. The living room is full of emotions. The office contains deep thoughts and long talks. Lastly, the guest bedroom is joyful, yet dramatic. I love telling about my grandma's house and the joy it all brings me. Take time to explore your grandma's house and the memories. The small things about different aspects in her house can impact you so widely.